next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall, and we're underway from the bank. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This is Henry on second. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Buys time, rolling right. Now throws deep across the field, left side. All the way to the right, it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, already seen how the rain can affect a game, and we might see it influence the offensive game plans for both of these teams moving forward. I know you played in a lot of this in your day, Brock.
Yeah, and you know what's funny, Kate, is a lot of times we talk about the grip, right? That's a natural thing with the gloves, with the quarterback. But it can also be vision. That rain, when it's coming down like this, can really make it tough to see.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. On play action, here's Williams. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Man in motion out of the slot. On play action, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now they face 2nd down. To throw is Williams. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they have the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Williams from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. The coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Tylan Wallace on the return for the Ravens. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He fields this at the 18. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that long, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. He'll find ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. You're not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. 4th down, here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Sending a receiver left. Williams to throw on 1st. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
They run it from the gun with Wright. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They send a receiver in motion right. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Has some room to work. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal. The Ravens 4-yard line.
What is up?
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. They send the tight end in motion left. Out of the pistol, Williams. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Williams set to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And we continue to await our opening score of this ballgame.
Goal to go and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
The drive begins with Henry. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled that for about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. He gets behind the line and he loses the football. But I think Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Offense up to the line fast.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Jackson now on 3rd. That's incomplete left side. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
No, we changed it.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to...
He's got it inside the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
13.
Play action now with Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Handoff headed right to Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's third.
They go play fake with Jackson. Has his man's cut by Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
And the Baltimore first down.
Report!
First and 10 at the 40.
Give right side to Henry. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
A gain of a yard.
Middle.
Brings up second and 9.
Here we go, second and 9. Andrews has it, working downfield. He does it, touchdown Baltimore! The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Slot man motioned over. First down throw by Williams. Launches his one deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Wallace with a return here. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Now Jackson. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Rolling out to his left. He's keeping it. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down. Here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
A Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. Working quickly here.
The tackle made at his own 49.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And what a great run, but they are cruelly denied that first. It's going to be 4th and short.
36-yard line. A gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Looking to throw, Jackson. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop, get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Got to be pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. From the pistol, it's right. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jair Alexander with a stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Again with Wright. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Williams on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it sets up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion left. Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. 1st down throw for Jackson. He fires one deep down the middle. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Run it up! We got Hornet! Biggie Angels! Biggie!
They'll stick with the ground game here. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now run with right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the lines.
Hey, Kate, you were out there with me on the West Coast, and I was spoiled that you were spoiled. When we watched that Legion of Boom, we watched 2 of the best safeties in the game, Cam and Earl, bringing the pain, bringing the heat, bringing tackles just like that for significant losses.
Working from the gun, Williams. Throw left side finds Burden. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 41.
First down, Bears.
Williams to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Here's a give for right. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Williams to throw on first. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on second down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down, Chicago.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Williams with third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this kick is going to come from inside his own 40. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry running to the left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 22-yard line.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another try following the sack. Looking to his fullback now. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Lamar off the play fake. That's caught for the first. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Hill now from the gun. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
A draw now. This is Henry. Duke the defender. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
13. Middle.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Hey, report.
Now here's Lamar. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He's stopped a step short of that first down marker. Offense in the hurry up here. The gun, give to Hill. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I don't know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing. Run right at them and go make a point.
They'll run here with Henry. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Ravens get this time before the end of the 3rd. Derrick Henry, the this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set in through the lane. And they'll take the lead.
Ravens 14, Bears 13.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Running behind center with Wright. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Right again. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Here's a give inside to Wright. Same guy, same results. He's brought it up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Sit up!
Now Jackson off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
180! Come on! 180! Sit up!
This is Henry on 2nd. And that's good for a few. He brings up 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 3.
Jackson now on 3rd. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Henry running left. Now right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 12-yard line.
Lamar back to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. This one from 47 yards away. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. First down throw by Williams. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So it'll be second down. Williams off the play fake. He finds a Dunze downfield. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. That's to Dunze again. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds him over the middle. He breaks the tackle. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Running it with Wright. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. DeAndre Swift, his intended target there out of the backfield. So now it's going to be third and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Escapes the pocket. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bears losing by 4. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Frank gets it, headed right. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's Wright on the carry. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So now here's third and 5. Little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. Big gain, has them across the 40. That's It's a first down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, report.
On first and 10, it's Henry. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now run by Hill. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. And off now to Hill. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good.